the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake.
In the only building this franchise has ever known, we're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New York Jets and the Houston Texans. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game, and we did. And in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Coming left is Tracy. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 11. Hey, uno. Look the hot. Hey, south.
Here's Tracy once more. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock. Facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Oh, 19 Texans. 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Tony. Here we go. Run. Hey, Uno Mars. Oh, bro.
Stroud's going to throw for it. Guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Jets force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's a throw. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. I know it's early, Brock, but that got kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Sending him on the dive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good for a New York first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the well again. And you have a small 4-yard chunk there. Cordell Flott there on the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 118. Hey, Uno. Alert the high, alert the high. Hey, Uno. 19 Texas.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
South. 118. What's that? White, Tony.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Third and long for him here. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Texans' 3-yard line.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it'll be third and goal. Here's a give straight up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott set to kick.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go. Tony. Bucky. Hey, Uno Mars.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Oh, hey.
To the air, Stroud. He's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. We're to the end of 1. The Jets with an early lead. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out and gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here we go.
Plowing up the middle. He cuts it right. He's off to the races. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Back to throw. Catch made over the middle. Gets some space around midfield. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On 1st down, they'll run. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. All set to go now from the 35. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Working now from the gun. It is caught left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now, another shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. Look the hot, look the hot. Great team. What's up?
Back to throw, Stroud. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Kader Kohou. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk, because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They'll work against the blitz. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. The Jets take their first time out. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They give it to him up the middle. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face, because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Uno. Here we go, let's go. Buggy. Robbie.
He's back to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
These restless eyes of mine will sit into my heart of sugar. In a jungle life of AR, dreaming concrete mind will drink up. Tend to think in a thousand thoughts, I come through north to the boys get bored. Endless days in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically, every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious, let the worries daily. But if I think my dreams will go for way I'm hanging in. I can't move on with darling, baby, J.
Kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Jets take over first and 10.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Ball back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. 30. Inside the red zone. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets make it a 24-point ball game.
Texans nothing. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
They go play action with Stroud. Big strike downfield to Judy. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. They're secured by Jaden Higgins. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Houston. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, it's home. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Stroud throwing for it. He's got it. Looks like both feet were a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. They give it to him again. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Lone back gets the handoff. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
All set now, 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Motion the tight end over. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Cut near the goal line. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 3-possession game. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets stretch the lead to 23.
Texans 8. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Hey! 11.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down.
21-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud. Set up the screen here for Hall. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and
Stroud looking to throw. 3rd and 2. Connects with his back. Hall. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Texans first down.
First
and 10.
Stroud to throw on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. He's out in the clear. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
18. What's that?
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Just a yard left to go on second down. Again, Stroud. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jordan Hancock.
By the Jets. They'll take over first and 10 at their 2-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Looking from his end zone. Finds a man right side. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, New York. The Jets put up even more points in a win. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those around. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Whatever it is, they got you thinking that you're Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic. That's not even good acting. What's going to be the outcome? It's out of all the facts.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
That's right. 19 Texans.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, Stroud. Hits his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st down.
And dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Why, Tony? Which speed left? Look to hot.
1st down, Stroud. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
19 Texans.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Stroud now bringing his guys up for this 2-point attempt.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Buggy.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 28. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Not the way set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Jets moments away from a 2-0 start. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing from the gun here. Leading to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Texans are in the nickel, third down. To the air on third and long. It's caught by Wilson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. Hand off to the back. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets continue piling onto this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
All right. Why, Tony?
Here's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Out of the backfield, looking for Breece Hall there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Here we go, let's go. 118. Look the hot, look. 11. Buggy. Get on.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they pick him off again! And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel.